Okay, in number 1a, when we try to plug in -1 in the limit, the denominator is 0. So we need to know which one we have. Are we going to factor it? Is it radicals, or is it fraction inside of fraction? So this is definitely a radical. So we need to multiply it by its conjugate. So what is the conjugate of this one? So the conjugate for this one is the square root of x plus 5 plus 2. We always change the sign that's in the middle of the radical and the number. Now we need to go ahead and multiply the top. So the radical times itself is x plus 5. And then -2 times 2 is -4. The bottom we never multiply, so we're going to leave it as x plus 1 times that radical. What happens on the top? We can combine 5 minus 4, which is 1. Now if you notice, what cancels out? The x plus 1's. So let's cancel those out. Cancel, cancel. What's left on the top is a 1. So we have 1 over square root of x plus 5 plus 2. Now we can finally plug in the limit value as it's going to -1. So when I plug in -1, under the radical I get the square root of 4. Evaluate that. So my final answer is 1/4 for that limit. Okay, now for part B, we're looking at this one. When I plug in -3 here, -3 to the third is -27 plus the 27. So again, you get 0 here. We need to factor. Okay, how do we factor the top? That's a trinomial factoring. What are the factors of positive 15 that add up to 8? 5 and 3. How do I factor the bottom? This you're going to have to factor twice. I could pull out an x, and I'm left with x squared minus 9. And then I could factor that again, x minus 3, x plus 3. So on the bottom I have x, x minus 3, x plus 3. What cancels out? The x plus 3's. So all I'm left with on the top is x plus 5 over x times x minus 3. Now I could plug in my limit value, which is -3. So when I plug in -3, be careful of your signs. So it's positive 2 on the top, -3 times a -6. Those two become positive 18, reduces to 1/9. So 1b, the answer for that limit is 1/9.